Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. In today's video, I decided to interview someone who is very well known in the Bloxburg community, and that's Robuilds. Say hi.
Hi everyone, how's it going?
So Ro, tell me about yourself.
Hi, I'm Robuilds, or you could just say Ro, either one's fine. I am 22 years old and I have had my YouTube channel since I think October of 2021.
That's like a
I know,
long
a long
time
time.
ago. Yeah. Okay, so what's one thing your viewers would be surprised to learn about you?
I've said this before, but people still are shocked every time I say it. But I have a twin brother. I'm a twin.
Oh my god.
And he actually face revealed on my birthday stream this year. So you guys can check that out if you want to. But yeah, I have a twin brother, and he is the oldest one or older one
Yeah?
by 4 minutes. And my best friend is also a twin, has a twin brother, and her brother is also 4 minutes older than her. So our friendship was like basically meant to be.
You're a twin, and even like your best friend's a twin. So like everyone's like a twinsies. I don't know. I like that. That's so cool.
Yeah.
So what first inspired you to start making Bloxburg content?
Okay, so I started my content through Instagram, and it was during COVID. So obviously everyone had a lot more free time because they were at home all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm a very busybody. I literally cannot
Mhm.
sit still. My filming friends literally yell at me when I don't rest. And so I was like, what could I do with this extra time? What could
Yeah.
I like do for fun? What could turn into something? So I started an Instagram account with my Bloxburg builds. Not
Ooh.
only just because I felt like it, but also Blockbucks is really hard to get. So
Exactly.
I couldn't afford like all the empty plots. So I would have to bulldoze my builds to make more. But I wanted to have like a portfolio or some sort of like spot where I could put all of my builds for memories. So I used Instagram as that. And then everyone's like, oh my gosh, you should start like a speed build channel because that was really popular at the time.
Yeah.
And I had done a YouTube channel beforehand. I started a YouTube channel when I was 12 and I did it for like 5 or so years, I'd say.
That's a
Yeah, I
long
think it was five or
time.
so years. I know. And so I was like, you know what? I really miss making videos. So yeah, let's give YouTube a shot. And here we are. Look what it turned into. So
Exactly. Like, look at how
yeah.
much you've grown. It's amazing. You've mentioned in a story before that many of your sound effects are done by you. Could you tell us more about your process for creating them?
My sound effects are not by me. I've done a couple of them by myself, like with my microphone and stuff, but
Yeah.
most of the Foley that I have is just through Final Cut because it provides like a bunch of Foley for us.
Like, is it easy to make those sound effects, like, when you make them by yourself?
I don't have a lot of experience with the whole Foley thing. I don't know much with like music, audio levels, like A Quiet Place, that movie.
Yeah.
Have you heard of that?
Yeah, I have, I
The
have.
creature sound or whatever that it makes, I don't know. It's them tasing a grape and slowing it down or something like that. I am
Oh.
not that creative. So I
Whoa.
would just do like the easier ones with my microphone, but yeah, most of it's through like Final Cut and just provides like a bunch of Foley. But YouTube has stuff as well.
Okay, well, that's nice to hear. Um, let's talk about one of your most popular movies, The Silent Screams of Bloxburg. It had over 2.3 million views, making it your most popular Bloxburg video. When you first uploaded it, did you have any idea that it would reach that level of success?
No, not at all. That was a big shocker for me. But I was so grateful that everyone enjoyed it that much because I had a lot of fun making it too. And it was something I had started thinking about. I was like, no one really makes like movies. Like we have a lot of roleplay videos where people like move
Yeah.
their characters around and stuff, but it's still like the point of view of the player. And I wanted to try something else, and we had just gotten the animations at the time too. That was a recent update.
Yeah.
And I think I was at RDC. It was my first year at RDC. I think it was RDC
Ooh, that's awesome. Yeah.
23. Yeah, and that was the first time I had met like a bunch of YouTube friends and such. And I started kind of talking around. I was like, "Hey, like, maybe I could do some sort of like movie thing. Would you guys be down to voice act? Like, would you be interested? I think that's what I said, something about that.
Yeah.
But I think that's when I started like thinking about things. But yeah, I just thought it would be fun to do, and that was the quickest movie I've actually filmed as well. Like everything else has taken much longer. That one took, I think we did the filming in 3 days.
3
And
days.
then I think
wow.
I know, yeah, for that long of a movie. And then the editing took probably about a week. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, the filming part, I mean, that was our fastest filmed movie. I don't know why it takes longer now, but yeah, no, I wasn't expecting it to pop off like that, but I'm very grateful for it.
See, it's the details. Right now, like, you care more about details, so I feel like that's really important into making the movies that you do today.
They are more advanced now.
Yeah, so that's pretty nice. How have the updates in Bloxburg, since you started your channel, like new build tools or features, either helped you with your filmmaking process?
Let's see. Oh, that's a good question. I'm trying to think. Like, I know the basic shapes definitely helped. I know that's thank you. That's a controversial like update. I feel like the basic shapes, because everyone says like now things are just like not the same anymore. For my first movie, I don't think that many basic shapes were used. This recent one, Shark Attack, the boats were the basic shapes as well. I think the animations, honestly, is probably the biggest one. And now we have the like custom animations from like other Roblox players, so we can use those too, which is really cool. But yeah, probably animations, basic shapes to an extent, but also like maybe the backpack update, just like more interactive items.
Exactly. I feel like those have been such a game changer, especially for making movies, because you are specialized in that. So yeah, with making movies, this has really helped you, I can see. How do you find inspiration for your movies? Like, do you ever get writer's block? I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, it's called writer's block. Every once in a while, yes, but I'll just take a break and like go do something else for a little bit, or I'll call my best friend, or I'll just like talk to people that have helped with my movies a little bit, and just kind of bounce ideas off of them. For inspiration, I mean, the Shark Attack one I feel like is very obvious. It's obviously referenced by Jaws. I just happened to be watching Jaws with my parents, and I just thought it would be a really cool movie to recreate, but in my own, script version, and see what it would turn out to be. So that's what inspired that one. The Silent Screams of Bloxburg, it was just around Halloween time, and I was like, ooh, a murder mystery would be really cool. People keep referencing or mentioning that it's like Escape the Night, or it's based off a Clue, but it's not. I wrote the whole thing without like looking at any of that stuff. So yeah, I don't know. The inspiration just kind of comes up. I have like a list, so whenever something pops up into my head, so I don't forget it, like I'll take out my phone and just put it down on my notes or something like that, just like to have it for later. But yeah, I guess the inspiration just kind of pops up whenever. And now that I have, we call it the RCU, the Robuilds Cinematic Universe, and now I can kind of play off of the other movies I have too, so that kind of adds more inspiration.
Oh, that's pretty good. What's a funny moment that you still remember from filming one of your favorite movies that you have done?
There's a lot of funny moments. Let's see. The first one that pops up in my head is from the final summer. I don't know if it's in bloopers. Did I? I don't even know if I had bloopers for that one. I can't remember. Oh, no, I did, but I don't think it was added. I think there was a point where the lights turned off. I think we were in like the jail cell area, and all the lights turned off or something. And I went, I can't see. Hello? And like it's just like a little like inside joke between my filming friends and I now. But yeah, that was a good one for sure.
I'm gonna have to look for that clip right now.
I don't know if it's in there or not. I can't remember. Maybe I wasn't filming at the time. I genuinely cannot remember, but you can look.
I'll have to do my little research after this. What inspired you to bring a classic movie like Jaws story into Bloxburg?
Okay, so I have a love-hate relationship with green screens. However, I really wanted to make some sort of summer movie, That was just something I was thinking about throughout the summer anyways. We just happened to watch Jaws and it was, good timing. But also I kind of wanted to challenge myself. I like to challenge myself a little bit each time, as you could clearly see by the Susan movie.
Yeah.
But none of my movies took place on water. And I thought that would be an interesting challenge because obviously we only have our builds, our plots to work with. Besides, like, obviously we have the new map now, so there's a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I wanted to somehow incorporate water into a summer movie. And I thought, well, we don't have boats either. Let's build a boat. So I had Faulty build a boat, and we added a green screen. I added the water in the background, and it worked out.
Which scene was the hardest to pull off, and why? In the whole shark attack movie.
The hardest scenes were definitely the green screens. I think the hardest part was probably, and I don't know if I said this in the live stream either. It's either the scene where they're like on the water, but also the scene right before they get to the water. Like, we have like that little dock or whatever, by the beach. Apparently, mobile players cannot see the dock, which is very weird. That caused some complications for us as well. But I had to figure out how to dock a boat with a background of not land.
Oh.
Hopefully that makes sense.
So confusing.
Yeah, it was weird. So I had to build the dock, but on the plot, and then I had to add the green screen, but then I had to overlay the dock on the regular dock with the green screen, and then add like the background water like of that same area, but I had to change the angle every single time there was a new scene or line. This was after I filmed it. Like while I was in post-production, I had to go back into Bloxburg and change my camera and try multiple times to get the angle right. Oh my god, it took so long, but it turned out pretty good. Not too bad.
I even saw the whole editing process when you were live streaming. It was amazing.
Yeah.
She has editing skills, guys. She's really good.
Thank you.
For viewers who haven't watched your recent movie, Shark Attack, how is it different from anything that you've done before?
I think that can kind of tie into, what was the other question?
What inspired you to bring back the classic movie of Jaws?
Yeah, it kind of ties into that one. I wanted to try the water stuff, and it was definitely a challenge.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to try something a little bit different this time.
Wait, there's also one thing that I wanted to talk about is that I really liked how you captured Bloxburg's vibe in the movie. It being set in Bloxburg town with Mayor Tom and all those little details that only true Bloxburg players would recognize. That was so unique in the movie Shark Attack, and I love that you added that.
Thank you. Yeah, it kind of worked with the story because if you've seen Jaws, there's a mayor and he's like, oh no, like the festival, our money, our town needs money, so the festival has to stay open and let's go kill a shark and there's all that stuff. And I was like, Tom seems like someone who would do the exact same thing.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I thought it was perfect, and we got the new map recently, so I had to use it, for the next movie. So, yeah.
Okay, I think that's it. That's the interview. Thank you so much, Robuilds, for coming along here and letting me interview you. It was super fun, and I hope that you enjoyed it as well.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, thank you.
Before that I do end things off, make sure to go watch Shark Attack. It's out now. I've linked it in the description, so go watch it. You better go watch it. It was way too good of a movie. And that's it for this video. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, share this with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. It was just oh. Oh, God. What is this always? I swear to God, this happens way too many times.